Merchant of Venice, Act 2, Scene 1. Welcome, dear viewers, and this is Impossible Success. We are discussing Merchant of Venice drama, Act 2, Scene 1 for ICSE Class 9 students. And here we have completed Act 1. Yes, that was Scene 1. In Scene 1, Antonio was sad, and Bassani also told that he needed money to fare Portia. In Act 1, Scene 2, we saw Portia trying to choose some suitors. In Act 1, Scene 3, we saw Bassanio, who lent out money from Shylock to fare Portia. And here in Act 2, Scene 1, we have a Portia suitor. In Act 1, Scene 2, we discussed that a foreigner came and said, Prince of Morocco will come tonight. And here we have Prince of Morocco arrived in Act 2, Scene 1. So, we can easily complete Act 2, Scene 1 in just a bit of 10 or 15 minutes. So, let's start Merchant of Venice, Act 2, Scene 1. Act 2, Scene 1. Belmont, a room in Portia's house. Flourish of cornets. What do you mean by flourish of cornets? Catch the picture. Okay, if you see this picture, this is the event. This event is called as a flourish of cornets. Okay, enter Prince of Morocco and his train, Portia, Nerissa, and other of Athena. There are so many people over here who are our suitor, Prince of Morocco, and his train. We have Portia and his ready in waiting Nerissa, and many other attendants, other of the attendants. Morocco. Mislike me not for my complexion, the shadowed livery of the burnished sun, to whom I am neighbour and near bred. Bring me the fairest creature northward born. You can see here that Morocco is saying, don't dislike Portia of my skin color, because my skin color is the dark uniform of the burning sun. And as you know, I am the neighbor of the sun. That is, direct sun ray receives in equator. So, due to this, his color is said to be at the dark uniform of the burning sun, since he lived close to that place. And we can see he said, bring me the fairest creature northward born. So it is referring to northern prince, mostly of Europe or northern part of the world. Okay, so it is referring to Europe. Okay, why? Because sun do not receive directly there. Okay, and as a result, their skin color is said to be at palest. That is, the fairest means most handsome and with the palest skin. Okay, where Phoebus fire scares those the icicles. Who is Phoebus? Sun god, Greek sun god. Fire or heat scares, that is, it hardly does the icicle. What do you mean by icicles? Long pointed spikes of ice. And let us make incision for your love to prove whose blood is reddest. He's saying, I am ready to cut my vein and to see whose blood is reddest, his or mine, either of the European prince or me. Why is he saying that? Why is he saying to prove whose blood is reddest? It is an old belief that a brave person have reddest blood. It's an old belief which suggested that brave people have reddest blood, whereas covered blood is pale in color. Okay, so you want to prove that whose blood is reddest, the European prince or mine. That is, his means European prince. I tell thee, lady, this aspect of mine hath feared the valiant. Lady, this appearance of mine had made the fear of the bravest. The bravest person had a fear on my appearance. By my love, I swear, had feared the sorry. By my love, I swear, the best regarded virgins of our climate. Okay, he's showing respect towards his climate. Okay, I have loved it too. I would not change this hue. I will not change my color or appearance. There will be no change in my color or appearance except to steal your thought, my gentle queen. He's saying except to win your affection or love, my gentle queen. So he's explaining in terms of his skin color and his bravery that he's showing, and he we can see the love that he shows to Portia also. Let's see what Portia replies. Portia, in terms of choice, I am not solely led by nice direction of a maiden's eye. Besides, the lottery of my destiny bars me the right of voluntary choosing. But if my father had not scanted me and hedged me by his wit, to yield myself his wife, who wins me by that means, I told you, yourself renowned prince then stood as fair as any former I have looked yet for my affection. Portia is saying, in terms of choice, regarding the conditions of the choice, I am not merely inspired by any attractive look. So Portia is a different one. Okay, different one. You don't just look towards appearance not only but their talent and what they can do. Okay. So she's not inspired by any attractive look which please a maiden's eye. But her father's fact that depends on luck about the lottery of caskets will find who can become Portia's suitor. So, remember what was the lottery of casket? Yeah, by the will of Portia's dead father, he had prepared a lottery of casket where there are three caskets, gold, silver, and lead. And whoever chooses the Portia's portrait would definitely have to marry her. Okay, would definitely have to marry Portia. Okay, otherwise they should not talk about again about marriage of Portia. Okay, that was a lottery of casket. So it have the authority to choose Portia and definitely have to marry her. Okay, and it is bound that you have at the wisdom. Portia have a wisdom to provide herself as a wife to a man. Yes. And so, what Portia think about Morocco? Yeah, that noble prince. It is. She thinks that, he is as esteemed as highly than any other suitor that she had met. Not like any Napoleon or that Falconbridge or those any suitors. Okay, it is different. So Morocco is different from that County Palatine, Napoleon Prince, and any many other suitor. So she is also mentioning that according to her affection. Okay, so that was line 1 to 22. So let's continue on. Morocco. Even for that, I thank you. Therefore, I pray you. Lead me to the caskets to try my fortune. Morocco sings, so thank you for giving this valuable comment. So I pray you, Portia, please lead me to the casket so that I can choose the correct portrait of yours to try my fortune. By this scimitar that slew the Sophie and the Persian prince that won three fields of Sultan Suleiman, I would outstare the sternest eye and look out brave the heart, most daring of the earth, pluck these young sucking cubs from the she bear, ye mock the lion when he drove for prey to win thee, lady. Such a like this speech. So he is by the scimitar. Scimitar means it's a form of a short curved sword. Okay, short curved sword. That's called as a scimitar. So by that scimitar, that's really Sophie. Who is Sophie? Sophie is the emperor of Persia. So emperor of Persia and this Persian prince had won the battle of three fields of Sultan Suleiman. That is three battles against that Turkish Sultan. Okay, that is the war of Suleiman, and according to Morocco, he would look defiantly into that boldest eye, and he would refuse to obey that most daring heart on the earth, like those of the she bear who sucks the cups, as you all know. And he's also saying that he would challenge the lion when he rose for the prey to win Portia. He could even challenge the roaring lion for that prey, that when he's angry he would look for the prey, and he would challenge the lion also to win Portia. Anyone will get inspired by this speech. Let's see what will happen. But alas, the while, if Hercules and Ichas play at dice with his better man, the greater throw may turn by fortune from weaker hand. So is Alcides beaten by his speech, and so may I, blind fortune leading me, miss that which one unworthier may attain and die with grieving. Now we can see Hercules. We know who is Hercules, the strongest man, and Lichas. Who is Lichas? Servant of Hercules. When they play the dice game, and when we can see who is the better man, who is a better player, and who we can see, you can also see who is the weaker man. And it is like Alcides. Who is Alcides? Hercules itself. When Hercules is beaten by the page, that is when Hercules is beaten by the Lichas, it is like so may Morocco be blind fortune which leads the unworthier, and he would be definitely dying with grief. So if Morocco had only blind fortune to lead him, he may miss that one which is worthy to achieve, and he should be dying of some grief, that is some intense sorrowness. Portia, you must take your chance and either not attempt to choose at all, or swear before you choose. If you choose wrong, never to speak to lady after burning way of marriage. Therefore, be advised. So Portia is saying, Morocco, you must take your chance to choose the correct portrait of lottery of caskets, and you cannot choose three of them at one chance, but you have to choose one of them, correct one of them, which other, if you win, you can marry me. Otherwise, never speak a word to me about marriage. Okay, so therefore I warn you. Therefore we advise means therefore I warn. If we lose, never speak a word about marriage. Otherwise, you can surely marry me. Let's see what Morocco says. Morocco, no will not. Come bring me unto my chance. So, okay, I agree. Now let me try my luck by taking a trial. Portia fast forward to the temple after dinner. Your hazard shall be you. Let us go forward towards the temple. What is a temple? Not temple where Hindu people go, but here temple is a appropriate word referring to the private chapel for oath taking for Morocco. Because it is a promise that if we lose, never speak, and if we won, you have the authority to marry. So that his gamble shall be made. That is why temple is more suitable word for it. Morocco, to make me blessed or cursed among men. So it leads to a irritation among men. This leads to irritation among men. Sorry, men. So again, cornets and next one. We discussed what's a cornets. As I show you a picture that is called as a cornets, and See you next week. So this was guys Merchant of Venice Act 2 Scene 1. Hope everything is clear. If you have any doubt regarding the video, just hit your doubt on the video, your doubt by typing your comment and posting in the comment section below. If you like the video, please hit a like button, share it with your friends and subscribe Impossible Success so that when I upload the next video you shall get the notification first. So we will meet you next video with Act 2 Scene 2, and this was Merchant of Venice Act 2 Scene 1. So winding up, thank you, take care.